Hello, dear friends. I am so happy to spend this time with you today. You know, a house is built with walls and beams, but a home is built with love and dreams. It is the little things that make all the difference. A soft chair by the window, a warm cup of tea, a favorite photo on the shelf, and yes, the beautiful scents that greet you when you walk through the door. Our sense of smell is one of the most powerful ways we connect with our memories and emotions. A certain scent can take us back to childhood, to a happy summer day, to a kitchen filled with laughter, or to a peaceful evening on the porch. The right fragrance does more than just freshen the air. It fills a home with comfort, love, and a sense of belonging. Today, I would love to share with you 10 timeless scents that can make your home smell truly amazing. These are scents that not only brighten your space, but also warm your heart. As we go through each one, I invite you to think about the memories each fragrance brings to mind. Maybe it is the smell of fresh baked cookies, or maybe it is the gentle scent of lavender at dusk. Stay with me, because by the end of our time together, you will have simple, beautiful ways to fill your home with the most wonderful fragrances and to create an atmosphere that feels like a warm, loving hug every single day. 1. Lavender, the ultimate relaxation. Lavender has long been a beloved scent for those who cherish peace and tranquility. There is something about the gentle, floral aroma of lavender that invites you to slow down, breathe deeply, and let go of the worries of the day. It is a scent that whispers comfort, offering a quiet kind of joy that fills a home with serenity. Lavender has been used for centuries, not only for its beautiful fragrance, but also for its ability to ease stress, promote restful sleep, and lift the spirit. In a world that often feels too fast and too noisy, lavender gives us permission to pause and simply be. Bringing lavender into your home is simple and brings an immediate sense of calm. You might place a small sachet of dried lavender under your pillow to help lull you into peaceful sleep. Diffusing a few drops of pure lavender essential oil can transform your living room into a soothing retreat. Even placing a bundle of dried lavender by the window allows the soft breeze to carry its healing scent throughout your home. Lavender can also be combined with your daily rituals. Add a drop of lavender oil to your bath or mix it into your homemade cleaning sprays for a natural, calming scent that lingers. The beauty of lavender is its versatility and gentle strength. It never overwhelms, but rather enhances the quiet beauty of everyday life. Every time you catch its scent, it feels like a small reminder that peace is always within reach, no matter the season or the stage of life. Lavender makes a house feel like a sanctuary, and in doing so, it helps the heart find a little more room to breathe. 2. Vanilla. Sweet, cozy comfort. Vanilla is the scent of home, of laughter shared over a kitchen table, of stories passed down across generations. It is a fragrance that wraps itself around you like a soft blanket, offering comfort, sweetness, and a sense of belonging. Unlike many bold or sharp fragrances, vanilla is gentle. It whispers to the senses, reminding us of cookies fresh from the oven, of warm gatherings, of simple afternoons spent in good company. Vanilla has a way of creating an atmosphere where everyone feels welcome, where hearts open naturally and smiles come easily. Bringing the scent of vanilla into your home is both easy and deeply rewarding. You can simmer a few drops of pure vanilla extract in a small pot of water, allowing the soft, sweet fragrance to drift through every room. Lighting a high-quality vanilla candle during the evening hours adds not only scent, but also a cozy glow that turns even the simplest night into something special. Vanilla pairs beautifully with many other fragrances as well. Blending it with a hint of cinnamon during cooler months or a touch of lemon in the spring creates a layered scent that evolves throughout the year. Vanilla reminds us that home is not built with grand gestures, but with small moments of love and care. Every time its sweet aroma fills the air, it brings with it memories of shared meals, quiet conversations, and hands held across the years. Vanilla's charm lies in its honesty. It is never flashy or demanding. It simply brings warmth, comfort, and a touch of sweetness to every corner of your home and your heart. 3. Citrus, orange, lemon. Fresh energy. Few scents capture the feeling of pure joy as effortlessly as the fresh, bright aroma of citrus. Orange, lemon, and other citrus fruits have a natural ability to uplift the spirit, energize the mind, and create a sense of clean, vibrant life within the home. Citrus is like bottled sunshine, ready to chase away the gloom of a rainy afternoon or the heaviness of a long day. It wakes up a room, sharpens the senses, and encourages a feeling of renewal and hope. There are many simple ways to bring citrus scents into your daily life. Drying the peels of oranges and lemons and placing them in small bowls around your home allows their natural oils to slowly release a soft, cheerful fragrance. You can also create a simmer pot by slicing fresh citrus fruits and adding a few sprigs of rosemary or cinnamon sticks, letting them simmer gently to fill the house with a warm, inviting aroma. Using citrus essential oils in a diffuser is another easy way to instantly refresh a space, especially in the morning when you are setting the tone for a new day. Citrus pairs beautifully with other natural scents as well. Mixing it with lavender creates a balance of calm and energy, while blending it with vanilla offers a sweet, bright warmth that is perfect for spring and summer. Each time you breathe in that fresh, clean scent, it feels like a small celebration of life's simple pleasures. Citrus does not just make a home smell clean, it makes it feel alive, hopeful, and filled with light. 4. Cinnamon. Warmth of holidays. Cinnamon is one of those scents that can transport you back in time with just a single breath. It is the fragrance of holidays, of kitchens filled with the rich aroma of pies baking, of family gathered together around a warm table. Cinnamon has a deep, spicy sweetness that instantly fills a home with feelings of comfort, joy, and togetherness. It is not just a smell. It is a memory, a moment, a celebration of love and tradition that lives in the air. Bringing the scent of cinnamon into your home is simple and wonderfully rewarding. One of the easiest ways is to simmer a few cinnamon sticks in a pot of water on your stove. You can add a sprinkle of nutmeg, a few cloves, or even some slices of orange for a richer, fuller aroma. As the water gently simmers, the warm fragrance will drift through your home, creating an atmosphere that feels cozy and welcoming. Cinnamon is also beautiful when used decoratively. You can tie a few sticks together with a ribbon and place them in a bowl on your kitchen counter, or hang small cinnamon bundles in closets and entryways. Not only do they look charming, but they continue to release their comforting scent over time. For an even stronger scent, you can mix a few drops of cinnamon essential oil with water in a spray bottle and lightly mist your fabrics, curtains, and furniture. What makes cinnamon so special is the way it feels familiar, yet festive. It reminds us of laughter, of stories told around the fire, of mornings when the kitchen smelled of homemade goodness and the whole house felt wrapped in love. Cinnamon speaks to the heart, bringing back the best parts of our memories while adding a layer of warmth to the present. When you invite cinnamon into your home, you're inviting joy, tradition, and a sense of belonging that makes every day feel just a little bit like a holiday. It is a simple touch, but one that can transform not only a space, but the spirit of everyone who steps inside. Cinnamon reminds us that home is not just where we live. It is where we love, where we remember, and where we celebrate the everyday miracles of life. 5. Rosemary. Crisp and invigorating. Rosemary carries with it a fragrance that is fresh, clean, and wonderfully invigorating. There is a sharpness to it, a bright green edge that wakes up the senses and clears the mind. Rosemary does not overwhelm, it refreshes. It brings a crisp, herbal note to a room that feels like a breath of fresh air on a beautiful spring morning. Rosemary is the scent of new beginnings, of clarity, and of simple, natural beauty. In the home, rosemary can serve both a practical and an emotional purpose. It is often used to purify the air and create a feeling of cleanliness, but it also brings with it a subtle energy that encourages focus and lightens the spirit. If you are looking to bring freshness into your space, rosemary is a perfect choice. One lovely way to introduce rosemary into your home is to create small bundles of fresh sprigs tied with twine and place them around your living areas. A vase filled with fresh rosemary stems not only looks beautiful, but will slowly release its scent into the air. Another simple method is to simmer rosemary in a pot of water, sometimes paired with a few slices of lemon or a bit of lavender to balance the herbaceous scent with something lighter. You can also use rosemary essential oil in a diffuser to create a steady, refreshing atmosphere throughout your home. Adding a few drops to your homemade cleaners can turn a simple chore into a more pleasant, almost meditative experience. There is something special about opening a window, letting the light in, and breathing in the fresh, crisp scent of rosemary on a sunny afternoon. Rosemary also holds symbolic meaning. Throughout history, it has been associated with remembrance, loyalty, and friendship. Its presence in a home is like a gentle reminder of the people and moments we hold dear. It brings together the past and the present, the practical and the spiritual, in one graceful, aromatic experience. When you bring rosemary into your home, you're not just adding a lovely fragrance, you're inviting in clarity, renewal, and the quiet strength of nature itself. It reminds us that even in the busiest seasons of life, there is always room for freshness, for new growth, and for simple joys that brighten every corner of our lives. 6. Cedarwood. Earthy calmness. Cedarwood has a scent that is deep, rich, and grounding. It is the fragrance of forests, of old wooden cabins, filled with the memories of long, peaceful summers. Cedarwood does not demand attention. Instead, it settles gently into the background, offering a steady, earthy calm that makes a house feel safe, strong, and welcoming. It is a scent that speaks of home in a way that is both natural and timeless. Bringing cedarwood into your home can create a feeling of quiet strength. One simple way to enjoy this wonderful aroma is by placing cedar blocks in your closets or dresser drawers. Not only do they release a soft, woodsy scent, but they also help protect your clothing naturally. You can also use cedarwood essential oil in a diffuser to fill a room with its grounding fragrance. Just a few drops are enough to create a warm, earthy atmosphere that encourages relaxation and reflection. Cedarwood pairs beautifully with other scents, like lavender or rosemary, adding depth and richness to your home's fragrance. You might also try making a simple potpourri with dried cedar shavings, cinnamon sticks, and cloves for a scent that feels both rustic and luxurious. The beauty of cedarwood is its ability to make any space feel rooted and real. It reminds us of strength, of traditions, and of the quiet confidence that comes from living a life filled with meaning. Every time you breathe in its deep, steady scent, it feels like coming home to yourself. Cedarwood does not just freshen the air, it brings a sense of peace and belonging that fills the heart as well as the home. Chapter 7. Jasmine. Soft and romantic. Jasmine is often called the flower of the night, and for good reason. Its delicate, sweet fragrance blooms most strongly after the sun goes down, filling the evening air with a soft, romantic sweetness. Jasmine has a way of touching the heart. It is a scent that feels like a gentle caress, wrapping you in tenderness and grace. In the home, jasmine can create a sanctuary of calm and beauty. If you are lucky enough to have a jasmine plant near your windows or in your garden, you know the special joy of opening the window at night and letting its fragrance drift inside. Even if you do not grow it yourself, jasmine essential oil can be used in a diffuser or added to a relaxing evening bath for a luxurious experience. Lighting a jasmine-scented candle during the evening hours can also fill your home with its soft, romantic aroma. It pairs beautifully with other gentle scents, like rose or sandalwood, creating a layered fragrance that feels both soothing and enchanting. Jasmine reminds us to slow down and savor the beauty in everyday moments. It encourages rest, reflection, and connection, making it a perfect scent for spaces where you want to feel at ease and at peace. Whether you use it in your bedroom, your living room, or even your favorite reading nook, jasmine adds a touch of magic to the air. Every breath of jasmine carries a promise that beauty still blooms quietly in the night, and that even the smallest moments can be filled with love and grace. 8. Coffee. Energizing warmth. The rich, comforting scent of fresh coffee brewing in the morning is one of life's simplest and most satisfying pleasures. Coffee has a unique ability to make a house feel alive. It speaks of new beginnings, of warm conversations shared over a kitchen table, of slow mornings filled with possibility. The smell of coffee is not just invigorating, it is deeply comforting, connecting us to the rhythms of home and family. You do not have to be a coffee drinker to enjoy the warmth that this fragrance brings to a space. A small bowl of freshly ground coffee beans placed in the kitchen or living room can release a subtle, inviting scent throughout the day. Coffee-scented candles also offer an easy way to fill your home with that beloved aroma, combining the deep richness of roasted beans with the soft glow of candlelight. Coffee pairs surprisingly well with other scents like vanilla, cinnamon, and even a touch of chocolate. Together, they create a layered warmth that feels cozy, welcoming, and full of life. There is something deeply reassuring about the smell of coffee. It reminds us that each day is a fresh start, a new opportunity to gather, to talk, and to simply enjoy the present moment. Filling your home with the scent of coffee is like opening the door to hope, energy, and the quiet joy of everyday living. Coffee does not just wake up the senses, it awakens the spirit, making even the simplest morning feel like a celebration of life. 9. Fresh linen. Clean, crisp vibes. There is something truly special about the scent of fresh linen. It is more than just a clean smell. It is the fragrance of care, of love, of small everyday rituals that turn a house into a true home. The scent of freshly laundered sheets fluttering in a soft breeze, the feeling of slipping into a bed made with crisp, clean linens, and the simple pleasure of folding warm laundry all bring a quiet kind of joy that fills the heart as much as it fills the home. Fresh linen carries a sense of calm and clarity. It lifts the spirit, clears the mind, and creates an atmosphere where peace can grow. In a home filled with the scent of clean fabrics and open air, everything feels just a little lighter, a little brighter, and a little more hopeful. It is a reminder that taking care of our spaces is a way of taking care of ourselves and the ones we love. Bringing the scent of fresh linen into your home can be as simple as making your own linen spray. Mix clean water with a few drops of essential oils like lavender, lemon, or eucalyptus, and lightly mist your bedding, curtains, and upholstered furniture. Choose candles or diffusers with a fresh linen fragrance to maintain that light, airy feeling all day long. Whenever possible, dry your sheets and towels outside in the sunshine to let the natural breeze infuse them with an even deeper freshness. The beauty of fresh linen is its honesty. It is not overwhelming or complicated. It is simple, pure, and good. It speaks of a life lived with intention, of small tasks done with great love, and of a home that welcomes with open arms. Every time you catch that soft, clean scent in the air, it is like a whisper that says, "You are safe, you are home, and you are cherished." Fresh linen reminds us that the little things we do each day matter. They create the environment where memories are made, where laughter echoes in the hallways, and where love is felt in every carefully folded sheet and freshly fluffed pillow. 10. Baked goods. Instant heartwarming joy. The smell of baked goods drifting through a home is one of the most heartwarming fragrances in the world. It is the scent of love made visible, of hands working patiently to create something sweet and nourishing for others. Freshly baked bread, warm cookies, or a simple pie cooling on the counter all carry the kind of warmth that no store-bought air freshener could ever match. It is a scent that says, "Here is a place where you are welcome, where you are cared for, where you belong." Baking does not have to be complicated to fill your home with this beautiful aroma. Even a quick batch of cookies or a loaf of simple bread can send the most delightful scents through the house. If baking from scratch feels like too much for the day, ready-made dough warmed in the oven works just as well. What matters most is not the recipe, but the love behind it. For those who prefer not to bake, candles and diffusers that capture the scent of baked goods can offer the same comforting atmosphere. Scents like vanilla, cinnamon roll, or warm sugar cookies bring that cozy, heart-filling feeling into any space without the need to preheat the oven. The scent of baked goods is deeply tied to memories. It reminds us of holidays spent with family, of weekends baking with grandchildren, of the simple happiness of sharing something homemade with someone you love. It is a scent that makes a house feel lived in, loved, and alive. When you fill your home with the scent of baked goods, you're not just making it smell delicious, you're creating an environment where people feel connected, comforted, and truly at home. It is a small, sweet way to say, "You are loved, and this place is filled with warmth for you." Baked goods are not just food for the body. Their scent is food for the soul, filling every corner of the house with joy, comfort, and timeless love. As we come to the end of our journey through these beautiful scents, I hope you are feeling inspired to bring a little more comfort, joy, and peace into your home. Scents have a unique and powerful way of touching our hearts. They connect us to our memories, lift our spirits, and create a sense of belonging that no other sense quite matches. A familiar fragrance can transport us back to our childhood homes, to family gatherings, to simple afternoons filled with laughter and love. It is a gentle reminder that even the smallest things can make the biggest difference in how we feel and how we experience our everyday lives. Each scent we explored today, from the calming embrace of lavender to the fresh vibrancy of citrus, from the deep earthiness of cedarwood to the cozy sweetness of baked goods, carries with it a story. These are not just fragrances. They are pieces of our lives. They are the feeling of a warm kitchen on a cold day. They are the memory of a mother's hug or a grandchild's laughter. They are the quiet comfort of sitting by a window with a good book and a cup of tea while the afternoon sun pours in. When we choose to fill our homes with scents that bring us peace, energy, love, or joy, we are making an active choice to nurture our own well-being and the well-being of everyone who walks through our door. Home is more than just a place. It is a feeling. It is where we come to rest, to heal, to celebrate, and to find strength for the journey ahead. And the fragrances that fill our spaces are like invisible threads that weave warmth, beauty, and meaning into the very fabric of our lives. It does not take much to transform a space. A lavender sachet tucked beneath a pillow, a candle flickering softly in the evening light, a pot of cinnamon and oranges simmering on the stove. These small acts create an atmosphere that welcomes not just the body, but the heart and soul as well. They remind us that we deserve beauty in our lives every single day, and that nurturing our homes is one of the simplest and most profound ways we can nurture ourselves. I encourage you to choose one scent that spoke to you today and invite it into your home this week. Notice how it changes the feeling of your space, how it lifts your mood or brings back a tender memory. Let it be a gift you give to yourself, a quiet celebration of the life you have built, the love you have shared, and the journeys you have walked. As we grow older, we come to understand that the true treasures of life are not found in grand achievements or busy schedules. They are found in the small, sacred moments of everyday living. In the laughter shared across a table, in the simple act of caring for a space we love, in the soft scent that greets us when we step inside and reminds us that we are home. Thank you for spending this time with me today.